I'm Kevin Wolf, the creative behind Portland Puppets, and this is a brief explanation of Portland Puppets crafted videos. Using cute judgment-proof puppets as actors, we custom craft videos for you. We encourage you to view the video samples featured on the Portland Puppet site to get ideas as well as an understanding of what we can do for you. Unlike the template-type videos flooding the world, the Portland Puppets let you create exactly what you want. Though, of course, we do all the work. We consider this an art form, and we give you tons of options to be as creative as possible. And I think you will agree that our prices are very reasonable and well below what you would expect. Before we go further, let me briefly touch on video delivery and how to pay for our custom crafted videos. We deliver your video or videos via your email, and from there you can share your video that's in an MP4 file on almost any social media such as Facebook, Instagram, etc. And we are happy to provide any help that you may need, because we want you to always have a great experience with Portland Puppets. And we are as eager to get the video or videos we craft for you out to your friends, family, or customers as you are. As for payment, you will be able to preview the video or videos we craft for you via a YouTube private link. And then, with your approval, you will be sent an invoice to you via email. And once you pay using PayPal, your MP4 file, your video will be sent to you via email. Now, let's get to the fun stuff, the video and the video add-tos. Add-tos are what can be added to your initial base video, and that's where we begin. It is a video that's up to 30 seconds long and includes one puppet plus one voiceover, which is the voice of the puppet.
Just a man and his cows. The other day I was thinking about my future.
And you can select from any of our over 60 puppets to be an actor in your base video. And by the way, the puppet can say approximately 35 words within the 30-second video. This base video also comes with one background. That is the base. As of the time of this video, produced in July of 2021, the base video cost just $10. And note, except for lip syncing,
You won't leave your house without that cowboy hat.
For example, when a puppet or puppets are singing a song that you provide, the puppet's only voice, or the voice they use when they talk,
Hey there, buckaroos. Any of y'all like games?
is their very own assigned voice. Now let's cover what we call the add-tos. Again, this is what can be added to the base video. You can add time. Add up to 30 seconds of time to the video for just $5. Of course, this usually means more talking from the puppet and or puppetry time, whether the puppet is talking or not. So just to be clear, if you were to add 30 seconds for $5, you would now have up to a 1-minute video. Now you can add another puppet or puppets at $5 each. It is, however, recommended that you don't exceed 4 puppets for any one given grouping, just because it gets a little crowded in the screen. However, if you were to look at our video samples, you can see that you can add many puppets to a video. It's just not advisable to have more than 4 at a time in one scene. Again, because of screen crowding. Now you can also add music
Go to school, learning can be fun.
to the video. Each added track of music is just $5. And just to be clear, you could have a video that runs, for example, 4 minutes. And if you have just one track, if you want to just add just one track of music, even if it needs to repeat play, it's still just $5 for that track. Also note that many of the Portland Puppets have their own background music already.
Oh, are you all ready for Sir Levy's Dos Cancioneras? Get ready to party!
And of course, if you want, you can always switch out that music track for one of your own.
Hi, kids! Reading is fun!
Just keep in mind that if you are doing it for commercial purposes, you are going to need to own the rights of the music track that you provide, that we add to your video. Alright, so moving right along, you can add pictures, backgrounds, or logo. Up to 3 pictures, or backgrounds, or logos or any combination thereof. You can have one picture, one background, one logo, two pictures, one background. You get the idea. All for just $5. Of course, if you want to add more pictures, more backgrounds, we just do it in increments of up to 3 apiece, and each additional add-on is $5. For example, if you wanted to add 4 pictures, one background, and one logo, that would be $10. You can also add text to your video. Up to 15 words of scrolling text for just $5. You want more words, no problem. Just know it's going to be another $5 per up to 15 words of scrolling text. Keep in mind that if you have just, for example, a 30-second video, we can't add, for example, 100 words of text because the video would end before all the text could actually be featured and read. You can also add sound effects to your video. Up to 5 for $5. Keep in mind there may be some sound effects we just can't access. For the most part, most sound effects that people want are pretty common and we can accommodate. Now this next feature is pretty cool. It's called Video in Video. Yes, that's right, Video in Video. You can add a video into the video. But the added video, of course, cannot exceed the length of the base or the main video for which it or they are being added to. To add a sub-video to the main video is just $5. Let's take a quick look at this example sample video that pretty much covers and demonstrates the add-tos that I have been talking about.
Hi there, I'm Cowboy Sonny. I'll perform your script or develop a script based on your talking points. Now, here I am in the middle of the screen, and I can add a different color background or a picture background or a video background.
One day I'll take a trip back to that cherry.
I can also add some music. Now, if I stand off to the side, I can add a video into the video. Or some text. Or both, all the while delivering your message. So, you ready to put me to work?
So hopefully that video example served to clarify what I had already been explaining. Now there are additional options and services, such as just having your music lip-synced by the Portland Puppets. Presently we charge just $5 for up to 3 minutes. You can also do what we call a video split. For example, if you wanted us to do a video of one puppet for 3 minutes, and you wanted, let's just say, a minute of that, the puppet congratulating somebody on a new job, and then another minute of them explaining how to blow up an air mattress. And then you wanted the final third minute of the puppet maybe doing an ad for your business if you have a business. Just splitting that 1 3-minute video up so that you'd have 3 MP4 files or 3 separate video files. We charge just $5 per split. So typically the main reason to get a video split is cost savings. And you would end up with 3 separate MP4 video files. Almost every video, unless it's just where you want music, a puppet or puppets doing lip syncing to music that you have, almost without exception, your video is going to need a script. Keep in mind that if you're writing your own script, and it's fantastic if you do, just keep in mind that about 35 words takes about 30 seconds. So obviously, if you had about 60 words of script, you're going to need a video that's close to 50 seconds. So just keep that in mind. Just figure about every 35 words per 30 seconds and you'll be safe. But if you don't feel like writing a script, we do it all the time just based on your talking points. And if applicable, some other additional information, like if you're wanting to send an invitation, you might want that information. Just keep in mind with that 1 or 2 talking points is all you're going to get out of about 30 seconds of video. So if you have something where you have 5-6 talking points, you might want to figure that video is going to be at least a minute, if not more, to a minute and a half thereabouts. Maybe a little longer even, depending. We do script writing based on your talking points. $5 per up to 60 seconds, up to 1 minute of voicing or talk time. So you also have the option of what we call retroizing the look of the video. We can add a visual effect to make the video appear as if it was filmed in another time period, such as the early 70s home movie look. Add it to the video or just any part of the video. As you look at certain samples, it works real well. Or just $5. We will do that to any one section of the video. On occasion, people want us to actually review a real product that they send. They want the puppet to look it over, and they want it to appear not as in a picture, but an actual real product. And of course, we're happy to do that, but that's something that would really require discussion. And lastly, we can also do intros as well as outros. Intros before the video, the actual video content, as well as an outro or an exit. This is something, again, where you'd need to contact us. We would need to discuss the details. And of course, as I've mentioned, you will receive your video or videos via MP4 video files through your email. And of course, if you have any questions about how this works, you need help with this as we're sending it, please let us know. We are as eager to get your video out to you and out to the rest of your friends, family, and or customers as you are. Okay, so that's really it. I know it seems like it's a bit much, but keep in mind, everything that we offer gives you the ability to be as creative as possible in building your own video, from the most basic video of just using one of our puppet actors to tell somebody congratulations on passing that test, to a very elaborate, what we call video train, where you have very complex videos that are part of an ongoing series, be it for education purposes or for advertising. It's all here. We have it all. We try to give you complete creative control. And with over 65 puppets to choose from and growing, we try to give you a stable of actors that any director would be thrilled to have. And of course, we do this as affordably and inexpensively as is possible. And of course, it helps that we have very low overhead and our actors ask for very little in compensation. Just some recognition and appreciation in the form of a good review is what they do it for. And of course, they love to act. And lastly, want to get a message out, you don't want to take a lot of time, please take a look at our pre-crafted videos. That'll get your basic message across and it will be delivered very quickly. That's our pre-crafted videos. Now that you know what a base video is, and about the video add-tos and the cost, if you haven't already, I strongly encourage you to review all of the many video samples and notice the add-tos in those videos, such as the number of puppets, or the scrolling text, etc. One great sample example is the center side video. Put the video creating power of the Portland Puppets to work for you. I'm Kevin Wolf, the creative behind the Portland Puppets. Please let me know if you have any questions. On behalf of the Portland Puppets, thank you. We look forward to serving you.